Hello, guys. Okay. Welcome, guys. Bravo, bravo, bravo. So this is going to be a universal message for the collective. Okay. Universal message for the collective. You're gathering your thoughts here, collective. Okay. You are allowing your thoughts to flow. And that's good because like that, you're gaining access, okay, here with the moon full moon energy and on top of everything, Aries energy. We still are in the Aries season, and we are going to be entering the Taurus pretty soon. So let's see what's going on right now. Let's see what our consciousness, our energies is like. Okay. Take this message how it fits. Do not take the whole entire message with you because, again, this is a general reading. And, again, it's going to be universal. So it's going to be more than one person matching with your guys' energy. Okay? Okay, so right here, we're not alone, you guys. We are finally drawing the line when it comes to relationships or communicating our insecurities when it comes to relationships. Okay? This could be platonic, romance. Okay? So anything that it's not going to be supporting you or balancing, okay, supporting or gaining access to support, you're not going to want it, male or female. So with the Knight of Swords being here with drama, what is this saying? Like, are you questioning yourself? Did you bring drama to yourself? What is that, what difference you could have done? Okay, right here, you're questioning something here. Okay, Aries, I'm getting the Aries moon. Okay, I'm not sure how that fits you, but Aries moon. If you guys know what that means, if you like, please share in the comments. Okay, but right here, you're noticing something consciously. Okay, this could be your divine feminine, your sensitivity, along with your wisdom, your masculine, your decisions, your choices. You're putting all of your senses. You guys, this is fucking beautiful. Why? Because if you're a male, especially as a male or a female, it doesn't matter. We all do it to ourselves regardless. Okay? But again, you guys, you're going to be in this Aries energy to which, again, you're processing your emotions, you guys, your sensitivity. You're putting everything all together mentally, emotion, physically, spiritual. You're really allowing yourself to feel your anxiety, to feel the fears, to feel whatever you need to feel, whatever thoughts, negative thoughts, whatever thoughts you had. Not too much being in your head about it or expressing it in your head. No, this time you're really allowing yourself to cry, to feel your thoughts, to really feel that sensitivity. Now, I might be really aggressive, you guys, and very immature for a lot of you, or just very immature, or whatever way. It's just my playful side, right? I'm a go-getter, okay? I'm a go-getter. And me being here with you guys, regardless spiritually, it just makes my spirit feel really good because I'm giving you something to feel comfortable with, which is your inner child. Having fun with yourself, having fun, being your own best friend, your own little, I like to say, your own gay friend, your own straight friend, whatever it is. You be that flower. You be that magical flower behind doors. Nobody needs to know your fucking business, regardless if it's a female. I'm a girl. And whatever I did with myself, it was getting judged, discriminated, and looked at like, what the fuck? But again, for me, I did not care. Even though it hurt my feelings, even though it hurt my heart, I still did it anyways because I was nurturing myself. So no matter which face mask you want to put on for people, you do it to protect yourself. I'm going to have a straight face. Okay, you can look into my eyes and you can see what you want to fucking see and feel what you want to feel. But at the end of the day, inside, I'm dying about something. I want to explode. I'm angry. I'm something. But now as collective, not anymore. We're different to with this time, we're creating something powerful with our mind, body, and spirit. And on top of everything, we're learning and we've learned to stay still because that's going to be our best revenge. Why? Because we're loyal to ourselves enough to understand that we are a spirit, literally experiencing a human life. So we have to allow ourselves to feel what we're feeling and not just pretend that we didn't come here on purpose. That we're not here on purpose. Because we are. No matter if you were meant to lead or to be a follower of God's Christ, and express the word of God, express the word, the love, kindness, etc. And be loyal to that because you're healing, you're allowing yourself to heal, and you learning stillness, you allowing to really listen to your own body, to your own heart instead of society and being the opposite. You're truly understanding now that you are a sensitive being, that positivity, it does grow. It's kind. It's satisfaction to spirit. Okay, it gives you guidance. At first, it could have been a horrible distraction for the devil, but now the devil has even empowered himself to this type of frequency to which now it manipulates the energy. It manipulates the energy. So that's why new spirits, new wisdom needed to manifest because the manipulators were like Donald Trump. They were taking over the whole entire universe. By placing us in a book, by placing us in the closet somewhere underneath the devil's feet, we were literally in a cult. No matter how old you want to be or you were or you are, we were in a goddamn cult. We were in a cult. Because when I came across it, I was just old enough and conscious enough to realize that, goddamn, what is going on? I backed off. I backed off from everybody because there was no satisfaction in anything. There was no guidance. It was all manipulated and it was all Aries energy. But it wasn't not just an Aries or a Rem. It was a Libra that came through trying to not so much manipulate things, but Libra was trying to understand empathy, right? Because they're the ones with the scale. Libra will come in. He's the authority, the law, the state law of attraction, the law of the God's law, right? God's will. But since everything was just in such a perfect eyesight or reachable, people started to take advantage. Okay? Now, everybody is starting to learn how to manipulate. Libra taught Aries. Aries is already an impulsive being as it is. Very impulsive. So Aries just being Aries, without thinking, because we don't think, we just take action. We're going to take action and that's going to look bad on us. We've learned how to manipulate. We learned things, but we can manipulate things, but in the way that's going to help us to move forward, not for it to have karma again. No, we have to be mindful of the burdens that people gave us or left behind. Because if it's coming from a burden that manipulation, it will backfire. If I'm going to manipulate energy, it's going to be through wisdom, right? And passion and realness and honesty. Why am I going to bring all this energy, which is just negativity, manipulation, distraction, fucking ego? No. Where are we really going with this? There's nothing giving here. Why? Because it was comfortable. I didn't give a fuck. It wasn't mine. So why would I care? I'm just comfortable because it's comfortable. But is it really reciprocating? Is it really giving? No. Worldwide, is it really giving? No, it's not. Because we've been walking in and out of spaces, running out of spaces. Not out of Ace of Space. We was running out of Ace of Spaces. Okay, just spaces. We didn't know where else to restore anything. So we restored everything in the mind. And what did the mind do? We started gathering negative thoughts. We couldn't listen to our inner child screaming at us that, hello, you're crossing a trauma here from the past. There's trauma in this field. There's trauma. Hello, ding, ding, ding. We can't move you to your emperor energy, Leo, anybody else with the strength, because why? You're down. You're depressed. You're delusional. You don't see what I see, or you don't feel what I'm feeling, because you're not there. You're all in your head about things, about what could go wrong, what could go right, where, until finally something exploded in your fucking brains, and that was just true consciousness, awareness of oneself, awareness of your surroundings, awareness of your sensitivity. And when I say awareness among your sensitivity, and what I mean by that, it's how are you feeling right now? Are you sensitive? Are you emotionally sensitive? Are you angry sensitive? Are you something sensitive? What is sensitive? Well, my emotions are sensitive because such and such a person needs help, but I can't help them. I'm feeling it for them. I wish I could help them. There you go. But now, you know, you're mad. Why you're mad? Because you mentioned that you're mad. Well, I'm mad because nobody hears me out. I would like for people just to see what I'm seeing. But there's no strength. There's nothing. There's darkness. There's the mental is just not gaining access to what's been given. And that's the strength to get up, to get out of this depression, to fucking really see that we are the best of the best relationships. But you can't make somebody see their relationship because, again, they are the ones delusional about you. Meaning, I could respect this, I could disrespect this, or I could respect myself and my boundaries without the need of circling around. But guess what? Somebody's motivated to continue moving forward without the need of having you in their space, which means with your actions, you led someone to awaken their minds to do more for themselves and get out of that depression and do either get out of patterns. See where I'm going with this, guys? A lot of us have gotten out of this. Doesn't matter if it's mental, emotion, physical, actions, whatever. The thing is now, whatever minimum we're doing for ourselves right now, whatever we're investing, that energy is feeding other people. So don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're wasting time that, well, what the fuck am I really doing right now? Is there any purpose? No, honey, there is purpose. You already set someone free, and that's enough. We cannot beat on ourselves to wanting more or, you know, I did that today, this morning. And you know what? I just shifted. Let me get out of my head. Let me come on here and give you the same answer. Because we're doing okay where we're at. Okay? So don't beat on yourself. I'm not here to beat on you, to tell you to do more. No, baby. We're all doing okay. I helped a friend, you also helped more than one person. And that's just more than enough, because now they're inspiring, or just simply inspired by God, by the love of God, by Spirit, to which I deserve more. And a little side note, if you're hurting because this person is not talking to you, they might come forward because they are wealthy enough in either consciousness or just simply gradually affair to which, hey, you know what? I care for you. I came back because I actually truly care. I'm grieving over this friendship, over this relationship, over this fulfillment that you've given me. So guys, if you're doubting about a relationship with a friend, a loved one, trust me and believe that they're going to feel that emptiness. They're going to feel something's missing. And that's you. It's your light. It's your love, your kindness, your goofiness, your whatever, sarcasm, whatever you got, whatever they're missing, they're going to be hungry for it. Okay? So give them space to recharge. Give them space to do whatever they need to do so they can come forward and just pick up the pieces where they left off with you. Okay? This relationship is not over. This relationship is strong and it's staying strong. And it's in solitude right now because you both are learning about each other. Remember, just because, personally speaking, I'm already awakened and everything, people are going to be positive and they're going to be good to me. But my lesson would be for me to kind of like not so much lash at people because they're coming at me correctly. And it's something that I have to learn and cope with and feel like shit because I made that person feel like shit. It was not my intentions. But again, just because, you know, I wanted something from them or I just, whatever, you know, it wasn't my feelings, I'm going to pull them in and out just because I'm a truthful person. That's just fucking with their space. You know, that's fucking with their persona. And I'm not like that. I don't want to do that. Okay? So yes, I love this guy. You know, I consider him as my friend, even though we didn't come off as that. It just turned like it was different. You know, the way that we approached each other was different. But outside of that, I gave support and he gave me support. You know, he heard me. He's starting to really understand who I am as a person. So now turning tables on you guys now. You guys are starting to see now the divine feminine and the masculine. Sensitivity, emotion, creativity, fucking practice, decisions, choices, protection. Because you are the one protecting your divine feminine, which is your emotions. You can go ahead and grab those two and remove them because now you're protecting your heart. You are closing doors on people that are going to abuse you. You're going to be closing doors on people that are negative or just simply have no good best interest in you. And you're going to shut the door. Okay? So give yourselves credit for that. Because now we're not afraid. We're not living in fear and losing people. Either through death or to fucking, to whatever, you know, just because we're husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriend, or whatever, you know, I'm not gonna die, you know, if you pass away, hey, I'm gonna be sad, I'm gonna grieve over your loss, because I loved you and we were together for a long time. That's the truth. But if I fall in love with someone, or just simply open my heart to someone else, 3 butterflies out in the window, I'm gonna open myself to that. Not so much to a polyamorous or a triangle. It's just having a romance with someone. And then with the other person, maybe like emotional support, to which it could be a triangle. And that's all you need. And that's true. That's all we need. All right, Spirit. Let's recharge. Recharge. You're looking like a king. No matter if you're a male or female, but if you're a masculine, If you're presenting as a masculine, you're looking really good. You're looking like a king. Yeah, look at that. You are grateful, my friend. You are victory. And I love this because look, the card wanted to be placed one on top of beat yourself. And you're being yourself. Male or female. You see that you are a king. You see yourself and you see a king, a queen. But right here, we're talking about the masculine. The actual masculine. The masculine that is going to come forward and sweep you off your feet here, Divine Feminine. The one that's going to give you the recognition. The one that's going to give you all the blessings. Give it to you all. The one that's going to get you out of your own head. Out of the stress. Yep, look at that. A true manipulator, but that actually knows how to communicate. And knows how to go ahead and get out of their head. And look, it's a hermit. It's someone that's been in a hermit mode. Just really speaking highly of his queen with beautiful judgment and making the best of the best to change the fortune for you guys. Okay. So this masculine is representing his higher self to the divine, you know, is coming forward with spirit, with mind, body, and spirit, and consciousness, awareness of who they are, of who you are to them. And with that being said, they're finally at charge. You know, they want movement. They want to come forward. They want to come forward. So just within time, you can be in communication with this person. Or this person could just be genuinely expressing themselves through spirit, through other people, for you to find your way back home. Not so much to yourself, but to them. But if it's not you feeling anything, it's just them in their head, then that's just going to be another part of awakening for them emotionally, to get out of their heads and come forward physically to confess those feelings and not be in their head about it. Yeah, see? Manifest. The Magician. I'm telling you. The universe, it's really strong right now, and it's pushing, it's thriving to have these people engage and mingle. You know, you are part of a collective, but yet you still belong somewhere. You know, you don't belong in this group. You belong with someone important in your own space. Not so much with the crowd. Not so much with the crowd. So whatever surprises and gifts the universe has for you, it will give you that stability and the pentacles that you truly need for you to finally have justice and rise. But this time, with dignity, superficient, and with mind, body, and spirit. Without the need of carrying around a heavy heart. Okay? You can finally receive this partnership with love, light, and wisdom. And just love them for who they are. You know, they are your golden star. You are who you are to them without judgment. They're divine feminine. They're divine feminine. Okay? So expect for your fortune to drastically change, because you're just not going to know what to do next. Everything's going to be flowing. Light, love, abundance, fortune, communication, wisdom, just playfulness, victory, nourishment, movement, again, money. Not so much more lessons, but this time engaging, okay? This time engaging in your blessings. You're going to be swimming in your blessings and the crafts that you put out there. You have all the answers that you need. This time, you're going to be swinging back around but working one step at a time, to which you're going to bring everything into motion. Oh my God, you guys. This is beautiful. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't want to go too much deeper because that's not going to be no gift. You know, I don't want to ruin your present or my present. Okay. So let's leave it at that, guys. I hope you enjoyed the message. And I'll see you guys in your next one. Love you.